Hey, I really like you, Ray. What shall we do today? Tell me more, cause I don't know what to say. Yeah, I know to be other decks to play, but I only want you, that's true. Cause I really wanna play a Master Duel with you. Hey YouTube, we're back. This time I have an update for the Duelist Cup. This is my deck list for now. It's probably not going to be the same one I use in rank. We'll see, because I feel personally that a lot of, the Duelist Cup is more try-hardy, right? You're less likely to run against jank, especially on the higher DL levels when everyone's trying to go into stage 2. Can I hit stage 2? Again, I don't know. It's like, I want to say 60% effort, 40% skill, If you just play the entire day, you can probably do it, but personally, I don't have time. I only got a limited amount of time because of life obligations. But anyways, enough serious stuff. Of course, before we get into this, if you like what you see and want to see more, please leave a like, comment, stuff, all that fun stuff. Fill out the form down below and share your replays. And if yours get selected, you'll get a free Ray sticker courtesy of me. Yes, hilarious. Put it on your laptop. Put it on your water bottle. See? Look, I have mine on my water bottle. Isn't that great? Haha, people go like, what's the deal with that smug anime girl? Here you go, that's why. Hilarious. All right, deck list, 3 max co-op. You gotta play 3 of this no matter what. The entire game revolves around resolving max C. This card makes people tilted so much, right? I understand, right? But it's like, you activate this card, it's like 51% chance of you winning. Because you're probably gonna draw a card and then you make your opponent either you gotta do the combo, or just pass turn on like a suboptimal board, and hopefully you can break it. So you gotta play through this no matter what, alright? No matter what. Unless I guess we go into a cancerous format where Eldritch and Runic and all that stuff just becomes like stun meta, then you probably don't need to play Maxi. But Maxi will always be a 3-off no matter what. Anyone who says otherwise don't know what they're doing, seriously. 3 Ash, so you can say no to Maxi. And also, unlike Maxi, Ash is the more universal hand trap, right? I like to think of it as like the filter, the barrier, right? Whether or not your deck is good. Can you play through an Ash? A lot of jank decks can't really play through a single Ash, right? Off the top of my head, Axis Sister, right? You Ash their Martha, maybe they're screwed unless they have Extender, you know what I mean? So you gotta play 3 Ash for the moment, all right? When tournament comes, doesn't matter. You don't need to play Ash probably, but Maxi will always be a 3-off. And then Ash will always be a 3-off. But everybody's playing 3 Maxi, you gotta play 3 Ash to say no to Maxi. And I guess call by stuff like that, but that's a discussion for another time. 1 Ghost Belly, so hopefully you draw off Max Hope. 3 Ray, remember no Ray, no play, so I always say I'm not a rapper. 1 Rose, you don't need 1. Double Lava Golem, 1 Nibiru. Now you could argue instead of playing the 3rd, or the Nibiru, I could be playing a 3rd Lava Golem instead. However, this game is rigged, and you're guaranteed to draw 3 of them things somehow in this stupid game. So we played a 1 Nib, and also it kind of punishes combo players who don't play around Nibiru, right? Especially, it's like so good if you say Max Cope a combo player, and you're like, all right, I'll take the challenge. Yeah, no big deal. And you draw Nibiru, and then you say no to that. It's great. Otherwise, yeah, if you don't want to play Nibiru, you can easily play another hand trap, maybe like Ghost Ogre. That's another viable option because you can hit the Gigantic Spright. Gigantic Spright no longer is on field. They're kind of screwed there. You can also kind of hit Spright Elf as well. Otherwise, I think this is fine. This is kind of like a flex spot. Same thing with kind of Ghost Spell, but Ghost Spell I think is great because this is no to called by, right? Which I'm pretty sure every combo deck plays 2 of that. So you have to Ghost Spell for that, and also hits Brandon Red sometimes. 3 Upstart because you got to 3 Upstart. 1 Rhoda, double Desires. I would play 3. I don't know what to take out. Double and double Afterburners. If you're going first, play 1, but we're going second because it's better to go second with Skystreaker at the moment because of all the board breaker cards. 3 Dank Ruler. This is a new addition, right? Because that's like, I also took out Veilers if you haven't realized, but like 1 hand trap is not going to stop like Spright or whatever deck like that, right? So might as well just play Dank Ruler and just say no to the entire thing. And we're back. Yes, sorry about that. And then of course, double, triple tax talent. When tournaments come, it's probably a decent 3-off because if your opponent plays any handies at all or it pops monster effects, you can pop off by drawing 2 cards, steal their big boss monster, or excuse me, this is less likely for if you're going second and choose one card. Unless I got like literally one, then I have no reason to activate the effect, but it is good. One multi-roll, you only need to play one, right? Manage your resources well, and I never find myself going like, oh man, I missed the multi-roll, should have got an additional one. So one at that. Double Cyclone, because you're going to play against random garbage, right? I mean, very skilled decks like Runic, Stun, you got to hit back row. One time, I was playing against Runics, and then the next card they banished was my Cyclone, so I was like, oh, it feels bad. You can't do anything about that. 1 Horny Drones, 3 Widow Anchor, 1 Shark Cannon, 3 Linkage. Yeah. Alternatives for, let's say, Dank Ruler, if you can't afford it because of UR Gemmies. You can always play additional Lava Golem, play Imperm, but that's also an ultra rare, so I don't know. There's no real, I think, equivalent to Dank Ruler aside from maybe even Spear Mode, right? I guess you could play Spear Mode, but then I don't think they usually end on like 3 monsters most of the time, right? Well, sometimes they do. You have to somehow bait the Spright Elf, right? But Lava Golem is slightly more universal, but there is no real equivalent to Dank Ruler. You just kind of have to deal with it, right? An extra deck, fairly standard. The only one change I made was Namming Unicorn for Celine, because we don't really play Veiler anymore, right? And most of the time, you're going to close out games through linkage or just outgrinding, breaking their boards, and then make it simple. And so for you to threaten, yep. I don't know, maybe that's going to screw me. I have a feeling. We'll see. All right, we'll move on to some gameplay. Hey, we return. Excuse me, this was my rank up match, actually. We draw Ash, Ray, Rose, Nibiru, 1 Shark Cannon. Playing against Live Twin Spright, probably. That's one of the choke points. Because now that you have to hope they have Extender or something like that. You probably do. But if you don't, then, you know, then you just go down the Live Twin route. The other option, obviously, is to activate it on Gigantic Spright. So, the other option, again, I could have done. Maybe we go into Nibiru instead, right? We do that. Little decisions like that, right? They're going to go to Gigantic Spright. I love Gigantic Spright. I love this effect they made for some reason where neither player can special summon anything besides level, rank, or link 2 monsters instead of just doing that for the opponent. And they're going to attempt to Shaddoll Winda us. Great. I love it. I love it. You guys know I love floodgate cards because they're very skilled to play. Same thing with combo decks, right? I love combo decks. I love it when my opponent just does all this for like 10 minutes. So we're going to end on Spright Elf, a Shaddoll Schism. So, hey, we got lucky by drawing a Cyclone. So, here's how the options, right? Here's what's happening. So, let's say if you go down this line of play where you summon a Ray, if they have IP Masquerena, and that odds are they can probably special summon the Link 5, right? And then you just wasted your normal summon, you have no starter cards, you're probably screwed, right? So the best course of action is to somehow at least get them to bait the Winda, so that means that they can only special summon once, so now they're, well, they can just chain it, but you know what I mean? Like, at least you want to get rid of the Schism, because there's no way we can bait out the Schism, right? Because it's a continuous trap, it has to resolve backwards, blah, blah, blah. So, Cyclone, Schism. You could say that's a wrong play, Kevin. But we just got to get it out of the way. Now we're going to chain Spright Elf. Obviously, we chain Shark Cannon to banish the Spright, so they have no target. Now, for some reason, they do that. Right? To go into Apollosa. Apollosa. So that's all going to resolve backwards. Here we got Winda. Winda. Good old Winda. She's going to be way more relevant during Chillerman format, right? So now we go into Blue Ray because we have to, so we can beat over the Apollosa and maybe try to search and gag. Right? We kind of low-key floodgate them too. Right? We basically kind of broke their board. They use so much gas. They're going to Ashes, so now they're down to 2 cards. Maybe the set is Spright Smashers that they searched, right? So that mystery card, we know it's not Max Cope. Maybe it is Max Cope, who knows? They're going to set that, sure. That's going to boop us. They're just going to keep threatening, right? We can't tag out, unfortunately, because of Winda. However, we do have a Rose. And we go Ghost Spell, that's fine. Summon your Rose. For some reason, they Imperm. See, it's like you rewatch replays and then you can learn some more things. Obviously, we can Zeke them and then banish this for a turn so we can pop off. Right? We go into Green Ray. Since they're down to 2 cards, it's okay to be greedy. Right? Because I mean, if it's a hand trap, fine. They're down to 1 card, we know that's probably Spright Smashers. Right? Depending on what it is. The red raid's going to attempt to add back. And Guy, we're going to set up search. Shizuku shuffle time, right? Boop, boop, boop. Multi-roll effect, of course. Go into Blu-ray, and we're going to search for Widow Anchor. So we can reset it with multi-rolls effect. Right? You're down to 2 cards. Remember, they just need a starter card, and they're probably good. Also, remember imperm columns. That's why we activated on the bottom. I did that just for fun, so you can see it. I know. Don't worry. We're not going to pull a Farfa. Right? You know how embarrassing that would have been? Also, you do have imperm, place it in the center. Oh, so that means either this is another Spright Smasher or they drew another one. So they decided to banish this. Remember, it doesn't target, so there's no reason to chain this. If they banish it, sure. If they don't, that's fine, right? Because if we let's say we just activate this, then that means that they can just banish our multi-roll or our monster, or whatever works, right? So at this point, I think they know they're screwed. So that's why they did that. Right? There you go. And that's Gam no matter what. Because we can just steal a window with Widow Anchor and just bop him with it. At this point, we probably know again. I don't know. Maybe it's another Spright Smasher. If it is, I don't know. There we go. Because let's say if we'll replay a couple of things, right? So say for example, if there was Spright Smasher, they banished like Winda. Well, we had linkage in hand, so we can tag out our blue ray into another ray, and that's another 3k or whatever for Gam because they were down to like 20 something. Say if they banish our ray, we have a blue ray, we have another ray engrave. Windows negated, so we can special summon twice. That's another 3k, and that's game no matter what. You know what I mean? So it didn't really matter. Also, rewatching the replay, I'm pretty sure you noticed that if they did not go into Apolosa and say just waited until I normal summon an array or something like that, if they were playing the Link 5, unfortunately you can't check a DC Cup, but if they were playing the Link 5, remember, you special summon once. If they did that, probably screwed, right? And they kept the board. The only cards we had at the time was like Shark Cannon and Cyclone, right? Basically, and the Biru and Erosa probably does nothing, so little decisions like that, little decisions, right? That's how you play Striker. You gotta punish your opponent when they go down, like, let's say not a ideal line of play or something like that, and you gotta try to, Doctor Strange that stuff where you gotta figure out the right timeline, right? That's basically Yu-Gi-Oh! I think playing a Striker now, or at least a lower tier deck, right? You gotta like figure out the right timeline. You gotta be in the right timeline, make the right decisions all the time. And of course you need a little bit of luck, right? Which clearly we did. So anyways, we'll move on to the next one. Hey, we're back. This is why I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! I know, very hot take. So we're gonna play guitar for this section at the request of you guys. We're playing as Mathmech. So you got a Shotgun Veiler in that. That's one of the choke points. And it doesn't matter because I have Call By. So I love Call By. And if you see my hot takes on stream or whatever, you know that I hate Call By with a burning passion. If they had a ban, I don't ban Maxi, ban Call By, because only turn player 1 can activate it, right? You have that Call By in your hand, you're going second? Well, it sucks for you, dude. We're gonna play while they pop off, right? Yeah, I love modern Yu-Gi-Oh! So much. Let me know down below what you think of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! You think it's more fair than ever? Would you rather go back to simple times? I think obviously the simplest format, or I think not simplest, but like the one I think everyone looks fondly on if you played recently is obviously Toss format. Right, Toss format? Because like it was Stun the Dragon, Orcas, Skyker, Salmon Great here and there. That's I like the meta more when it's like mid-tempo rather than people just throwing up on the board. But hey, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I just wish it would go down that route. I really do, Yu-Gi-Oh. But you can't because these decks exist, and like unless you ban everything, then it's just like do a reset, then it doesn't matter, right? Because these people are gonna play these kind of decks. Same thing with Stun, right? Stun, it's like you put the stun cards in, everybody gonna be playing Stun if you can. Some people just want to play Stun because like you don't gotta put in that much effort, and then you win anyways because why not? Love it. We're gonna be talking over this while at the same time. Making a mini podcast, right? Mini podcast, Silent Conflict. Yeah, they guys set up their OmniGate board. And you can't do anything about it, so. I mean, even though our Vela got called by, at least we had a chance, right? So enough guitar for now. Alright, what do? We draw Horny Drones, we draw Engak. That's always a chance we win. We double us turn, we got starter, so we gotta play around IP Masquerena, who can probably special summon into, like, you know, the Link 5 if they're playing that. We got basically a Infernity Barrier, essentially, right? I was gonna think of the Yang Zing card, but I'm old enough to remember Infernity Barrier. But Cyber's Wicked means these things can't be destroyed, so. And then we know one of them is the Mathmech trap that can negate things. And not including Candy, so we'll see what happens. Of course, you got Upstart. Who ashes Upstart? You know what I mean? I was like, alright, dude, that's so weird. Does this guy know what's in my hand exactly? Does he know who I am? So, I can't believe it. Like, I understand that they ash engage, but like, I can't believe you ash the initial Upstart. Who does that? That's so weird. They're gonna YOLO Judgment. They're not gonna let me play Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. I mean, they open God Hand. What can you say, right? The only way this can even be better is just like Maxi in hand. So, they're gonna Judgment Upstart, gonna ash my other thing, and now they're gonna chain Mathmech trap. They're gonna first summon the Exceed that can negate things immediately. And we still gotta play around, you know, IP Masquerena and the Infernity Barrier, or whatever it's called. That's fun. I love it. And they can pitch a card too. Just get good, Kevin. You didn't draw the out. You didn't draw the out. Simply. I love modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Kevin, you should have just drawn your Lava Golem. Yeah, we drew Lava Golem. Maybe we had a chance. What do you pitch? I mean, you pitch these two, maybe. And then that means to shut down the Judgment, but then again, you're playing Judgment, and so technically that's a normal summon. So, I mean, they'll be on them, but still. I don't know. They still had the trap, right, to negate the other 4 cards in their deck. Well, we draw Dank Ruler, it doesn't matter because you just negate it anyways. With their, you know, trap right here, their Infernity Barrier. So now you're just screwed. Sometimes you're just screwed. You can't do anything about it, dude. Just get good. And Silent Conflict, we just know we're screwed, right? We're down to nothing. There you go. I love modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Gang. I love it. All right. Enough of my toxic talks. All right. We'll move on to viewer replay of the day. Hey, we're back to today's viewer replay of the day. This is courtesy of Desunoto. Am I saying it correctly? Please let me know, Desunoto. And again, please check your email if you haven't already, so I can send you your free Ray sticker. Of course, you guys want a free Ray sticker? Send a replay, filling out the form down below, and yours gets selected. I'll send a Ray sticker down your way. Put it anywhere you want. Put it on your water bottles. Put it on your laptops. La di da. Look, I have it on mine. So then people go like, "What's the deal with that smug anime girl?" And then I can go like, "Funny you should say that." Haha. Send a form on my YouTube channel. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you can get a free sticker. That's funny. Or if you want to purchase it from me, it'll cost you $3. So hit me up. Whatever you want. Of course, all the money goes to supporting the channel, so we can give and get better quality content. I hope. Always hoping and trying. Anyways, please, thank you to Desunoto. Here are the socials. Here's their Twitter. Please follow them. Here is their Twitch. Please check them out. All right, we're playing. Oh my gosh, Dank Magician. Triple Tags Talent. Soul Servant. Max Cope. Let's see what happens. I have no idea what happens. Oh, Live Twin. Personally, I would have saved the Max Cope. Until, oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. They always have the out. It doesn't matter, right? But, you know, I would always personally just wait until they have the normal summon. Or at least something like a special summon, right? Because either you get killed by Gamma or you get Ash or, you know, called by something like that. Or at least guarantee your summon. They're going to Live Twin. They're going to pop off King. We're going to fast forward, right? They're going to pop off. Yeah, makes Gigantic Spright. Oh boy, very original. Gigantic Spright and some Spright Blue search, I guess, Jet, if they don't have a Jet search starter activates, summon another one, blah, de, blah. Elf, activate, target, Live Twin make into Live Twin Lila, right? Lila makes the other one. because you don't have this. The other one on Fear, you can summon for free. Did you do it the wrong order though? No, they didn't. Isn't this one like if this card special summon? Oh, you control Lila. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Sorry. Now we got to deal with, or you got to deal with. We got to deal with effect, spell. Well, I'm assuming you're going to tribute one of these so they can pop you another card, right? And then Spright off can summon, I don't know, maybe a blue or jet or anything like that for free, so you can get another searcher, and not including handy. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what you draw. Draw Lightning Storm. That's pretty good. Nag Magician Circle, sure. Why not? It's bait for negate. I guess negated. So now we triple tax talent to draw 2 cards, probably, right? Yeah. There's no reason to take anything, I think, right? Now I can draw a free card. Hopefully it's not a handy. Oh my god, Soul Servant. We're gonna add Magician Souls. Hey, look! Oh my god, that's why Upstart is there, gang. That's so smart. Can't believe it. I know what Magician Souls does. I remember that. Some people will play that just to get a draw engine or something stupid. Right? Lightning Storm, you gotta. I'm assuming you're gonna do blue in defense mode. So still gotta deal with monster effect. Search for another jet, sure. Why not? I think this is once per turn, right? Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I thought I said negate activation. If it negates activation, you can technically activate it again to get the effect. Never mind. Yeah, negate that effect. Never mind. Not activation, so. Yeah, this gets negated, but it didn't get destroyed because not a rank, link, or, you know, whatever, too. Bank Magician goes in the grave. Magician's Soul. Send your that thing. Draw Illusion of Chaos. I don't think that's going to do anything right now, right? You can just search. Add Timaeus. Oh my goodness. So you can shuffle that back. Go into Dark. Oh my god, you're going to go access code? You are. That's basically GG, unless they got like an Ibira or something, right? Wow, you broke your board. It's incredible. I don't know how else they could play around this, right? You drew, you drew pretty good. And they just decided to shotgun. Well, you have to shotgun things, right? If you don't, then Dank Magician Circle is going to banish stuff, so. Oh my god, Timaeus. Yeah, exactly. Look, no cards. Incredible. No Battle Fader, no Gores. Wow, Desunoto. Incredible. That's pretty good. Yeah, they had all that, and like it didn't matter. It's incredible. Wow. Thoroughly impressed, of course. Absolutely. Thank you very much for sending your replay. So please check your email so I can send you the race sticker. So fill out the form down below if you haven't already. So if your replay gets picked, I'll send you a free race sticker. But yeah, Desunoto. Please check them out. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. See you guys around. This is my outro song for free YouTube monies. Give me some likes and sub for me, please.